No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow doom sufferer. Offers a direct connection to the Tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in Caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam.
Τώρα είσαι εντάξει, δεν μου έχει δείξει
κάτι. Excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer the ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the Tar and use it to travel underground.
Δεν έχω πάρει χαμπάρι ούτε drop frames, έχω, δεν ξέρω.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure drawbridges' grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Πω, τσιγαριά, fragile, ωραία. Το νιώσα κι εγώ.
So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the plate gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side, Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
You know, the problem is not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Κι εγώ θέλω. Άρχισα τώρα οι φρίκες πάλι με το Λου.
Well?
So Lou is the child's name. Hello, excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not.
Τι να είναι ρε μαντάκα.
It is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? A puppet? No, no. No, I am alive and my own master.
This is Dolman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty.
Τρέλα τελείως το μεταξύ, κάνει και frames, έτσι, το puppet.
You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Sam?
Και νομίζω ότι είναι μπλε τόση ώρα ο Sam.
In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
Καλά, η μαριονέτα είναι τρέλα τελείως.
We'll be waiting.
Αυτό με χαλαντεί ο Σαμ, δεν λέει όχι. Πάει στο Μεξικό, πάμε, ήρθε εδώ, πάμε, δεν λέξτε κάτι, γαμηθείτε, δεν το κάνω. Ό,τι του λένε προχωράει. Α, και τα έχουμε δει αυτά. Check on Lou.
You ready for another trip with Daddy?
Άρα τώρα είναι τρελός ο Σαμ και νομίζω ότι ο Λου είναι εκεί, έτσι. Ενώ δεν είναι. Ω, πιπέρι στο μαλλί, ωραία, αυτά είναι. Τι βλέπεις τη μαριονέτα που έχει σαν frames πεσμένα.
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Ωραία, ωραία, ήθελα να ρωτήσω, Γιάννη, ευχαριστώ. Δεν ξέρω τι φάση, ειλικρινά, δεν μου έδωσε κανένα σημάδι εμένα.
You have a choice!
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hook.
Τι βλέπεις τη μαριονέτα που πάει λίγο πιο αργά στη φάση,
The
κοίτα.
bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
gotta deal with this shit again.
Μπράβο, ακριβώς αυτό, ακριβώς.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Πρέπει να είμαστε πάνω από μισή ώρα σε βίντεο το μεταξύ, έτσι έχω να παίξω πόση ώρα. Επιτέλους. Αλλά Kojima. Νομίζω το Metal Gear Solid το 4 ήταν μία ώρα και κάτι, μια σκηνή επικειμένη στην ιστορία.
Let's get going. If nothing else, his journey should give you a chance to mourn.
Η αποστολή που είναι. Κονέγιο σαν να πλέει. Ναι, πού είναι η αποστολή. Αχα. Άρα πώς πρέπει να έχω τώρα εδώ. Θα με πεις καρφαλώνοντας. Δεν έχω κανένα μηχανάκι μαζί. Λες να έχει μέσα το... Τι είναι αυτό, ξέρω. Πλοίο δεν το λες. Όντως τώρα με εξαφανίστηκε το δικό μου. Λοιπόν, άρα πάμε... Εδώ ανεβαίνει ο δρόμος. Εδώ. Όχι, πώς ανεβαίνει ο δρόμος, πάμε και βλέπουμε.
I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. Then, when all is said and done, you can take stock. Decide what's next.
What's the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh. And a big one at that. Let's make our way through the plate gate. Carefully.
Τι λες τώρα, γαμάτο. Νομίζω είναι οι 5 που έβλεπε στον ουρανό και στο 1 στην παραλία.
Strange place, if ever I've seen one. There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Ω, χαμός.
Thanks again, Sam. The Cairo network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Order complete. Well done.
Τι διάολο. Από εδώ τελικά.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Charlie is Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Sam, it's Hardman.
No point. The man himself will be joining you on site in Australia.
Τι λένε μάλλον.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
As I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's car now resides within Lucknow. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
Οκ, άρα εδώ είμαστε. Τα είχαμε μεριστεί.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the president.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Ναι.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though, who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
Έτσι είναι ρε φίλε τα παιχνίδια του Kojima, τι να κάνουμε.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
Πάμε να νιστάξεις να κάτσεις, με βλέπω μόλις τελειώσουμε. Να την πέφτω. Άμα δει και όνειρο τώρα, ναι, του χρόνου. Μόλις τελειώσουν να κάτσεις, είναι τέλος. Ναι, νίσταξα. Όχι, παίζουμε. Οκ, νόμιζα. Νόμιζα θα με την αμελή.
Looks like you've been supplied with a drawbridge crew head. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style. Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Τι γίνεται, βλέπουμε τον πατέρα του στο νούμερο, τι βλέπουμε τη μάνα του στα flashback. Τέλος. Τέλος.
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city. Charlie will brief you on the order that...
Your first destination is home to what they're called. They seek to establish a new administration to fill... As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects, but with UCA technology, they should be able to... The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current, and we would benefit.
Πάμε.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get... Has been an excellent advisor. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed. All right, let's get to it. Review the...
Updating with new data supplied by drawbridge from...
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can experiment with them.
Δεν έφερα λεφτά, για όχημα. Ναι. Α, δεν είμαι καλός σε αυτά. Θέλω όλα συνήθως. Και πόσα έχω? Έχω 80 και είναι 40 αυτό. Οκ. Δεν άλλη φορά. Αυτά δεν ξέρω τι φάση. Πού είναι το μηχανάκι μου, ρε γουστέ? Αυτό.
Somebody lend me a hand. Hey, I need help too.
Να πω ότι περίπου 11.30 θα κλείσουμε, δηλαδή μετά τα τόσα σινεματικά έχουν στάξει όντως.
Commencing route creation.
Τι πετύχει για να...
Somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your other deck's movements as you proceed.
Οκ, δεν βρήκα κανένα BT. Βρήκα BT. Γιατί? Γιατί δεν είναι το όπλο μου MP ρε γαμώτο? Δεν είναι το όπλο μου MP, είναι. Σου κάνω μέσω φύγει. Πάω 24. Πνίγηκε. Όχι! Δεν έγινε μαλακία. Πήγαμε μέσω μεταξύ με ένα κρεμό κάτω. Σκάλα θέλει τώρα. Προσγειώθηκα κανονικά. Βλέπουν εδώ τι αποστολή πάρουμε και τέλος.
Like everyone says, you're a man people can already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand. See, anyway, go ahead and connect us.
Και σιγά σιγά, μια χαρά. Όχι, Αυστραλία είναι. Weapon data. Ποιο είναι το Bolagan, οκ. Fire strands to bind targets, οκ, τους κάνει stun.
Communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make... We want to build a world where even the weakest among... A world where people come together to... Ever since the death stranding, this continent has been... was bad enough. But out of nowhere, the anomalies... Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody... Didn't realise it at the time. But the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's... The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which, at least, that to support...
Πάτα άμα σε βγάλει καμιά αποστολή, δεν κάθομαι να τα διαβάσω. Okay.
That was excellent. With the government now part of the Cairo network, we've successfully... I want to thank you for making this possible. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knot, our next order of business will be the Associated Order. This one may well place you in considerable danger. So be sure to access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main...
Παιδιά, θα σώσω εδώ και τέλος για σήμερα. Κουράστηκα. Οπότε that's it για σήμερα. Θα τα πούμε αύριο. Κάτι στις 8.30-9. Ευχαριστώ για την παρέα. Αλλά μετά από 43 τέταρτα πόσο ήταν τα σινεματικά, εγώ νίσταξα. Λοιπόν, θα τα πούμε αύριο, ναι. Καλό βράδυ, παιδιά. Καλή ξεκούραση.